Hi friends, we have a craft video for you today, and we're going to make a paper plate woven snail. So what you'll need is a paper plate, construction paper, ribbon, and if you don't have any ribbon, you can just use strips of construction paper to do your weaving. That's okay too. Scissors, glue, a pen or pencil, you may need tape or glue, and some markers to do some drawing and designing on your snail. So the first thing we're going to do is make slits in our paper plate to do our weaving. So what I'm going to do is fold my paper plate in half, take my scissors, and cut slits across the plate like this. You don't want to cut all the way to the edge. The distance of the slits is going to determine how complicated your ribbon or paper weaving is. So I'm going to open my paper plate. So I have these slits, so our ribbon or construction paper is going to weave in between them. So that's what I'll do next. I'm going to cut some ribbon. And I'm going to start weaving. So I'm going to start in the back of my paper plate, in the back of my snail. Actually, to look more like a shell, I'm going to have the bottom of the plate be our front side. So I'm going to start weaving from underneath so the ends are hidden behind the plate. So you're going to go over and under through all the slits. Like that. So I had more than enough ribbon for this part. I'm going to trim my ribbon and I'll use it again. And then I'm going to glue the ribbon to my plate at the end and flip it over and glue it on the inside too. Like that. So you're going to do that a number of times till you're happy with the amount of weaving and design that you have. So I'll show you one more and then I'll let you try. And you can decide to start the same way and go over, under, or you can decide to go under, over, so your pattern will be a little bit different. Under, over, under, over, like that. Looking good so far. Why don't you keep working on that? And we'll check back in when our weaving is done. Okay friends, we're back. I decided to do 3 ribbons on my snail, and I alternated the pattern of weaving. So these are the same and the middle one is different. So the on top, the over weaving is in different spots. Now that our weaving is done, we're going to cut the shape for our snail. I'm going to get my construction paper. I decided to do an orange snail to kind of match the accents in my ribbon. I'm going to freehand this with a pencil. You know, not all of us feel comfortable with freehand, but I'm going to give it a try. If you hear that noise in the background, it's our sound puzzles that are going off. So here's our snail head. They have little, I don't know if you'd call them antennas, but little ears, sensors. I'm going to give myself enough room that I can cut it and secure it to the paper plate. So there's the front body of our snail, and then we'll have kind of a tail coming off the back of our snail too. So you can draw those on your paper and cut them out. let you work on cutting, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so my snail pieces are ready, and I'm going to attach them to my paper plate. I'm going to kind of set up. That's what it will look like. So I'm going to use my glue, and sometimes gluing on paper plates is tricky just because of those ridges, so I think I'll reinforce it with tape. And I'll kind of line up the back side of the snail. And reinforce with tape. How's it coming for you, friends? So there's my snail. You can draw a face if you'd like. You can, draw a face. You can add designs or stickers onto the snail's shell. I happen to have googly eyes right here, so I'm going to give my snail some big happy googly eyes with a smile. So we'll get those eyes on there. And here's where I'll use my markers. And my snail is done. Remember, you can post pictures or share with us your craft, or you can email Miss Grace at gazzolino@nyoka.com. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, friends.